Oh yeah, so we are live right now. I'm glad that I'm having this session with my I don't know what to describe right now, but I will come with a description later. Thank you, Maureen, for deciding to come live with me to share with me today your thoughts and the things that have been happening around you. I mean, you have become I think you became a celebrity in I don't know in less than one day. I mean, you are all over the place. You are on legit NG. You are on Twitter. A lot of individuals shared about your work. And so today we are going to be having conversation around your work. All right. So we're going to be looking at your Garfait. I don't know how to pronounce it, Garfait. All right. Um,
Hey,
the mixture of Gary plus milk plus sugar and everything comes in a cup, and then somebody can just pour water and scoop. Just to tell you that I'm also part of those who drink Gary. So this is my own Gary in my office. So you see, I have Gary in my office.
congratulations, sir.
So just for you to know, although this one was gifted to me by someone here in Port Harcourt, all right? So just to let you know that we are on the same path, putting it back. So today it's an amazing time to have you here. I'm glad that you are here with me, Maureen, and I want us to have a conversation about what has been happening in your life and what you've been doing. Okay, so you went viral because of this product of yours. It's not that as if we have not seen Gary before, but you did something. I mean, it's I don't know a tweak of something. So meanwhile, welcome everybody who is tuning in right now. We are apologizing that we started this late. We're supposed to be here at 6 p.m., but due to some technical hitches and network, we are now here. But thankfully and gladly so, we are here right now. Okay. So if you're coming in, please invite your friends. We're going to be having conversation around business. I mean, product creation, conceptualization, productization, and scalability. So thank you so much for being here. I think I made a mistake on the banner. Let me correct it. So productization. Okay. Yeah, I think it's correct now. Correct. Okay, so Maureen, tell us.
Yes,
I mean, you took Gary and Gary became viral. I mean, tell us how this idea, how did it just come about? Because for you to start a business, I mean, we're looking at business here from two angles, all right? The business of sustenance, because some people start out businesses. For example, I don't know if you carry this business until you leave school, but starting out this business and using it to sustain yourself while you're in university is something great. Then there are businesses that are set up for legacy, meaning that we are building the business for a long time, like Henneken, like Coca-Cola. I mean, the business is there. They have the desire or the intention of legacy and to move on for a long time. But I don't know which one it falls in for you, but I just feel like maybe it's subsistent, just for your university time. So, but just tell us. I mean, you told me the story. You said you saw your friend appreciated how you gave him that cup, and now he's the brand ambassador for your brand. And then
yeah.
you tell us how it all happened in your school.
Okay. My friend Duke, in my school, we call him the president of Gary Drinkers Association. It's not an existing association really, but it's just something we like to joke about. He loves to drink Gary, and I also love to drink Gary, so we all call him the president. During one of our bands and crews, I told him I was going to get him a Gary parfait. Yeah, I made a promise to him, and I completely forgot about it. It was like a week later when we had a meeting about something that he reminded me that I've not fulfilled my promise of the Gary parfait. So I asked him, okay, who is selling Gary parfait? He said nobody. Okay, no. He said that somebody is selling it, that he knows someone that is selling it, and the person is selling it for 3,000 naira. I said, okay, no problem. Instead of me to buy for you Gary parfait, I will make one for you. I will customize a Gary parfait for you. So later that evening, I came back to the hostel and I saw this perfect cup in the dustbin. That's what actually gave me the idea. When I saw the perfect cup in the dustbin, I said, okay, I can actually make Gary perfect for you. So I got the ingredients, got the parfait cup and everything, and I prepared the Gary parfait. I called him, I told him, the Gary parfait is ready. You have to come tomorrow to school and pick it up. The next day, he picked it up. He made a post about it on Facebook when he got it. And a lot of people were commenting, I want Gary Parfait, I want this for myself, I want my own too, and all that. And I was in the comment section, I was reading it and I was replying. As I saw the comments, I immediately went and did my math, and I came under the comment section and replied about two people who said they wanted the Gary Parfait. I told them it was available for 1,000 too. Fast forward to 2 days later, somebody called me, somebody chatted me up, said he wanted Gary Parfait 3 cups, and he made payments. That's the 3 cups in the picture that has been trending online. So I just prepared it. I did not really think it was going to be a business thing, but asking for it, I might as well give it to them. I prepared the Gary Parfait in 3 cups and took pictures with it. I said, okay, let me post. If people in if Duke's audience are requesting for it, then my audience, somebody there would also want it. I packaged everything, took a picture, posted it on Facebook. I shared it in 2 Facebook groups. Yeah, 2 Facebook groups, and the thing blew up. That evening, the notification on everything, I was replying. I was going through my notes. My battery even went down. Like my phone had to die. I had to follow up with my sister's phone. I did not expect the visibility. I don't expect it to go that viral. I was not expecting it. It was a surprise. But after that, I had to go back to the drawing board and actually re-strategize, because when I started out Gary Parfait, the post I made and it being one to everything I bought was at unit prices. So it was actually costlier than it should be. And it was after everything blew up, I decided, okay, I can actually make a business out of this. People were requesting for it, people liked it, people loved it. I decided I can actually make a business out of this. I got the ingredients in bulk so that I wouldn't have to, so that I'll be able to review the prices and also provide other packages for other students. That was when I did the review, the price review. And now currently we have the one of 450, we have the one of 750, we have the one of 900. And we also have toppings to go with it. We have coconut chips, we have kuli kuli, we have peanuts, we have cashew nuts, whatever you like to take with your gari, we'll do it for you. And now the goal here is to help people, gari drinkers, gari lovers, because I see a lot of people, if they're drinking gari, they'll say, ah, this one don't have money, this one is suppleized, this one is broke, this one is poor. I do not think gari is for people that are poor. I do not think gari is for people that are suppleized. Actually, personally, I love Gary a lot, and I'll have food in the house and still drink Gary. It's how much I love to take Gary. My roommates gab me a lot about it, but I really don't care. It's something that I love. I just love to take Gary. So I don't think Gary is a supper meal. I don't think Gary is something people have to be ashamed of taking. I mean, it's Gary. Everybody takes Gary. So the whole Garfait thing is just out there to help people who love to drink Gary wherever you are, whether you're in your office, in the bank, in the school, whatever environment you are in, you can take Gary and you will not feel like a pauper, you will not feel like a beggar in the midst of other people. That's just it.
Right, guys, if you are joining us right now, please invite your friends. This is this conversation is about how someone can build a business around something that is needed. All right, we're having this very frank conversation with Maureen. All right, surrounding her product, which is Garfait. All right, Gary. If you must know, see, I have my this is my Gary now. All right, so you can see mine.
You're
All right.
representing.
I'm representing. So this is Garena with my granite. So
But
that's to
this
tell
one
you
is
that,
not Gary Parfait. Oh. It's not Gary
no,
Parfait.
this one is not Burger Perfect. That one is your own is a different thing. I'm just telling you, you are far away. Do you get? So me, I'm
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
trying to manage the one that I have in my office. I know that I'm going to also patronize you, and perhaps if the product cannot reach me, you can share to individuals around your vicinity. Okay. I met someone today in the place I went to speak. I don't know, maybe Kale Baba. I said he sent you money
Thank you, sir.
to share your products to other individuals. Okay, so I want to ask you this before we
Okay.
go to the question of productization. When your story went viral, a lot of individuals began to say a lot of negative things. Some were like, this Gary now it's not common Gary. I mean, this Gary, why I go buy Gary for 1,000? Now what for this girl or this kind of thing? A lot of negativity began to fly around. How were you able to deal with it? Because I know it's a part of problems that individuals experience. People just talking down on their products. How did you deal with it mentally? Because I know what you did, how you dealt with it mentally, is something that individuals can learn from, regarding how people's, just emit some negative vibes about their products. Tell us.
I'd like to say that before now, I'm used to the whole negativity when it comes from Nigerians, especially when it comes from Twitter. So, like, I've seen a lot of people being dragged. I've seen a lot of people receive negativity, receive negative vibes for different things. It's everyday Nigeria. So when it happened, I wasn't really paying attention to them because personally, this thing, I did not even plan for it. Okay, I did not plan for it. One and two, it just happened. So the whole negativity, the whole hatred, the whole I just sifted through it. I was able to, like, ignore the negativity, ignore the hatred, ignore the bad vibes, and pick out the points that were made. I decided to focus on people that were applauding me. I decided to focus on people that were celebrating me. I decided to focus on people that were telling me congratulations, giving me the advice I needed. A lot of people reached out to me. They're giving me suggestions, and you could tell that some of these suggestions are coming from a good place, people that actually meant well for me. So I think the positivity, I think it covered the negativity. So I didn't really feel it. I didn't take it to heart. I just, social media is like for me, it's like it does been everybody just come and trash their feelings. So a lot of people projecting the negativity online is not basically, it's not always you, it's them. They are upset with life, they're upset they are Nigerians, they're upset they are in Nigeria, they're upset something good is happening to someone else and it's not happening to them. So I don't take it to heart, I don't reason it. I just
Okay, so I'm allowed to drink Gary on this show, right? Am I not? I'm drinking Gary on the show.
you're
Hmm.
allowed.
Okay, so let's talk about your product now.
All right.
I mean, you told me about how you have gotten feedback about the size of the Gary and all. When you pour water inside of it,
All
it
right.
can rises and rises
Yes.
beyond the cup. Tell us how you have been taking all this feedback and repackaging the product itself. I mean, with the toppings and all that. What gave you that idea about toppings and all that? Tell us about the product, all right?
Okay. Initially, the first curry parfait I did not have granules. It had kuli kuli in it. It did not have granules. So when I packaged the 3 cups for the guy that placed the order, he said he requested for granules. I said okay. When I posted it online, I also said you must not be granules. We have other things you can take it with. We have kuli kuli, we have peanuts, we have cashew nuts. It was later on that I got the coconut chips idea from the comment sections and everything. I made sure to take in the constructive criticisms that came in concerning the cup. Like I said, it was not something I planned to do as a business. It's just something that happened. So I was open to corrections, and I am still open to corrections. About the swelling, it's actually true. The gari was too full. When I thought about it, it was too full. And Duke himself, who I gave the first cup to, did not even drink it in the cup because it was too full. So what we have done is to reduce the content enough to allow the gari to swell inside the cup. And also we did not include spoon in the first package, but now we've also included the spoon so that you are wherever you are, you can pour water into your gari and start scooping it into your mouth and enjoying yourself. That we've made provision for that. And what we are currently working on is for those who are complaining about those who love to sieve their gari. Yes, you're working on that. I'm looking for a way to repackage the gari so that you'll be able to sieve it before you can include the milk and groundnut. For those who like to sieve their garri, we're taking in all the complaints. We want to make sure that this thing is available to anybody who wants to enjoy it, to anybody who loves garri, who appreciates garri as a king and a lifesaver that it is. So we are working on all those things. We are also the toppings is also for people who enjoy, who don't like banners, who don't like kulikuli. There are people that love to eat their gari parfait, that love to take their gari with coconut. Yes, we have gotten coconut chips as well, so that you can also enjoy your coconut chips. I'm currently what trying to see if it's possible to include fish. Because some people say they like to take gari with fish. I've not really tried it before, but I'm looking at the durability of the fish. It might not last, it's perishable. But we are trying to see if it's possible to make it work. We're trying to see if it's possible to make it work. We're also looking at bringing in kilishi as one of the toppings. We are trying to make this Garfait like so much so that people will love it. We want to make it something that anybody can enjoy, anybody can just take it according to their preference. And I also got one complaint about people who don't like dairy products. We are looking into that as well. Hopefully, within the next 1 week, we'll be able to sort that out so that people who don't like dairy products can also take their dairy and enjoy it.
Maureen, I'm just here and I'm admiring you and I'm asking about where your brain come from. I mean, how come you're this intelligent? How old are you, please? Tell me, how old are you? Don't be
I'm
ashamed, all right?
21.
Sure. So you're 21. I mean, at the age of 21, I don't know what I was doing in my life for really. I think I was pursuing GP and all that stuff. But at 21, you are thinking like 21, what was I doing at 21? I was in university at the time. I think I was just pursuing and all that. I mean, my grades. But now you're doing all this amazing stuff. Okay, so before we go to the next question, um, what will you what will you advise people who want to go into business, all right, and they are thinking, okay, this product that I want to sell, and what will people think? Is it like, I tell you, my wife sells pap, Akamu.
Yeah,
And I
I know
can
her.
remember at a level, I remember how I posted about my wife's business online, and people were like, how? You're proud enough to even talk about Akamu. I mean, you guys went to, I mean, there are so many negative, and
Yes.
just like you, I've been able to build a shell around myself, all right? Um, I don't care. I mean, as long as I'm doing legitimate stuff, if you feel what I'm doing is not good to you, you can send me money so that I can do something you think that is better. All right. So
Yeah.
you're at the age of 21 and you're doing this amazing stuff, right? What can you advise people who are like that, who want to start out selling businesses, but they're thinking, okay, what will people say? What will my mother say? What my father say? What are people around me going to say? And then they shelve this idea. I mean, simple stuff like taking the Gary we know and making it into Garfait. That's what you did. Individuals were like, it's an ordinary Gary, but you took that and you did that correctly. So, what can you share as pieces of advice to people who are like that at that point, but they are just scared and doubtful if they should go ahead or not?
Okay, my advice to people like that is to shut the negativity out. I mean, you don't need somebody's permission to start a business. So long as you've done your feasibility study and you know that this business is actually going to work, you have a target audience, you've done your research, you've done everything that you need to do. I think you should not listen to people that have not done any business, people that have not even started a business, they don't know what it takes to run a business. They should not be the one no 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 no. I think you should look out for people who have actually done something. If you're looking for who to listen to, I think you should look out for people who have actually done something. If you're looking for who to listen to, I think you should look out for people who have actually done something, who have actually gone into business. Because business is difficult. So if you surround yourself with negativity, if you need permission from people to do things, those people don't pay your bills. They don't pay your bills. Because if I had listened to a lot of people that said, come on, Gary, to not sell it, to not do this, to not do that, I would have just I would have deleted the post and shut down my Facebook, even focused on my exams that people have next week. But I did not do that because I looked at this thing. I know that at the time I launched it, it was not perfect. It wasn't perfect. But I knew that there's room for negativity. Literally shut out. Also listen, sieve it out. Take what you want from the negativity, pick it up and implement it. Those people who are putting you down, who are telling you how stupid you are and how they think you're a thief and all that, they will come around. They will come around. Once you start succeeding, you will see them copying it. You will see them you see them taking it up. So my advice is whatever you're doing, just set your mind to it. Shut out the negativity, focus on the positivity. So long as you are sure that the business is workable. It's not when you've not done visibility study. It's not when you've not done anything at all. You just say, okay, I want to start selling groundnuts. Maybe you want to do groundnut parfait, something like that. And you've not checked, okay, is there an audience? Are there people that can actually buy this thing? And when people are telling you, don't don't do this, it will not work. Also, I want people to know that sometimes advice that is contrary to what you're expecting does not necessarily mean that the person is not in support. Sometimes when people advise you, I feel people should be open to corrections as well. That's what I would advise them, to be open to corrections. Because if you're open to corrections, then you're teachable. If you're teachable, you can grow. But if you're, I know all, Momo, you cannot grow, you remain where you are. That's what I have to say to them.
Maureen, I think I have to close this live stream now because you are intimidating me. I mean, I'm 43 and you're 21, and I'm thinking, man, you're just you're just intimidating me. I feel intimidated now to just say, man, let's just shut this live stream. But you've done amazing. I mean, people are enjoying. I'm seeing lots of comments in the comment section. I mean, the comments are popping and they are dropping all the things that you're talking about. I'm happy and excited about you. Okay, so let's go to the next thing that I want us to talk about. Okay, so you are building this. I would want to know: are you doing this for sustenance? Like when you're done with university, you move on to something else, or are you doing this like something that you think that will scale? I mean, into a full blown kind of business. Is that what you are, doing?
I'm not doing this for sustenance. I'm already done with school. I'll be signing out next week Friday, so I'm done with school. I don't need to be sustained anymore in school. I'm doing this. This is what I want to do after school because Garfait is not my first product. Is part of Me Foods. It's something I've been building. It's like my own baby. It's something I've been working on. It's like my own baby. I've been working on Me Foods. I've been growing it. I've been working so hard. I plan to scale this business. It's not something I'm going to abandon. I'm tackling the challenges and I'm taking it head on. I'm planning on making it available in all the states. And it's not something that is just going to be available in Nigeria. It's going to be available in all the states. And it's not something that is just going to be
Oh, Maureen has gone off because I think that she'll be back again. But I feel that you guys have gotten some phenomenal value so far. I mean, this girl is intimidating us at the age of 21. Look at all the great things that she's doing. Um, network is just handling this whole thing. I don't know. Oh, let me get
Okay,
her
I
on.
was saying I'm
Okay,
working
you're
towards
back.
making it available in retail stores around Nigeria. I'm trying to make sure that the shelf life of the Gary will be preserved. We are working towards all these things. The Gary Parfait is not something that is going to be leaving the internet soon. No, we are planning to consolidate it in the minds of Nigerians. So we are not going anywhere.
Okay, thank you so much, Maureen. So, I would now want you to speak to us. Tell us about your experiences so
I
far.
can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Oh, you can't hear me. Maybe check your earpiece or something. Guys, can you hear me, guys? If you can hear me clearly, please let me know you can hear me in the comment section. Maureen, can you hear me now? Maureen, can you hear me?
I can't hear you now.
Oh, I think you can log in, log off, and log back in. If that, can you hear now? Maybe she wants to get her earpiece. Guys, please stay with us in this. Sometimes when you have this kind of challenges, I mean, in the midst of all the beautiful things that we are hearing and listening
Okay, I
here,
can hear you.
okay, thank you. We will always overcome the challenges. Okay, so Morgan, I wanted you to tell us about your experiences so far in running this business. Okay, and I mean, you said you run other, you have started other businesses before now.
Yeah,
Tell us
yeah.
what's the terrain like that. What's the terrain? What's your Nigerian experience when it has to do with business? I mean, the customers, how do they connect to you? The ones that are very difficult to deal with. Give us a rundown of your experience so far building a business in Nigeria.
All right. About the customers, so far, I must confess, I've had the best customers. Like, I don't think if I've had customers that stressed me, it's like 1 out of 1,000. Very few. I can count it on one hand. Seriously, I don't have customers that stress me. I don't have customers that are witches and wizards from the village. No, customers that make me want to cry. But the issue I've had in my business, the issues that have made me to cry so many times is logistics. These logistics people are very, very wicked. Those people will make you. I have literally questioned myself: is this thing really worth it? Every time I'm expecting a whole bill of raw materials and everything, hey, headache. It's difficult. I don't really know how we can go about this, especially the people in the east. All they want is their money. They don't even care. How will you send a way bill? You pay 1.5 for the way bill, and somebody in the park is telling you to pay 2.5 to collect the way bill that you paid 1.5. I cannot understand how it works. I do not understand it. So my journey in business, it has been nice. It's a bittersweet experience, I'd say, because 2022, exactly a year ago, my business crashed. A business collapsed. I was very careless about my business when I started in 2021 September. So my carelessness and everything resulted in my being broke. My business was literally broke in April 2022. I did not have money to fund my business. I had to take a loan at the time. I took a loan of 65,000 naira to start afresh. Literally start afresh. And I did not even take the loan from one person. I took it from two people. I took 30,000 naira from someone and took 35,000 naira from someone else. And with 65,000 naira, I was able to start afresh after I had wasted the capital of 70,000 naira I started with initially in September 2021. So the journey was difficult. Then I had to learn that I should be intentional about my business. I had to learn that I should take this business seriously, because when the thing collapsed, it pained me. I was pained. I started this business to it was to help people that love peanuts. I started with peanuts first, and then the name was Me Peanuts. It was for people that don't like peanuts, because I love peanuts and I love to make peanuts in Gary. So people that love peanut but they were not getting what they want. Sometimes you see peanut is not well coated. It's just thinly coated. It's not delicious. It's not crunchy. I love my peanut very crunchy. I love it very nice. I love it well coated and all that. So I started doing peanuts for people who are like me, people who like to enjoy peanuts that are well coated and they are not getting it from retail stores and other vendors online. That's how I started. Then I added kuli kuli to it. I added kuli kuli to it in September, and I was just doing peanut and kuli kuli until January. January, I added honey. Yeah, I added honey to the whole thing, and somehow I messed up and lost everything. I had to start afresh in April. When I started afresh in April, I focused. I put my energy so much into Facebook. If I have 100 customers, 90% are from Facebook. I don't joke with Facebook. When I wake up in the morning, it's Facebook, because what Facebook has done for me, I cannot tell it all. Instagram, Twitter, yeah, I have accounts there, but they don't give me as much results as Facebook, and I put in just as much effort. But I feel Facebook is easy for me. It's easy for me to navigate around Facebook, and Facebook has been really helpful to my business. So I started out with Facebook. I took this course online. I took this social media management course to help me take care of my social media, because it was during that strike period in April, yeah, the strike period that I did not have customers. I found out that all my customers, they Apsu. All of them, literally all of them. I did not have customers outside Apsu. And as I was not in school, there was no sales, so the business was dying. It was literally crumbling. I had to do something. I had to come up with another strategy, another idea to make the business to thrive. So it was the it was in April. I decided to take Facebook very seriously. I took that course and I learned so much about how to manage my Facebook, how not to sell directly, how to employ storytelling and all that. And it has been amazing. It has helped me. The whole storytelling thing, showing your personal experience, talk about yourself, let your audience connect with you on a personal level. People don't buy the product, sometimes they buy you. These are the lessons I've learned so far, and it has helped me. My business has grown. I'm amazed. If you ask me, I did not expect this level of growth in 2023. I dreamt of this day, but I did not know it was going to come, like, you know, immediately. I did not expect it now. Even being on live with you, sir, but it took, because I did not expect. I've been following you online. I've been your posts, everything about social media. I took your course on ebook. That was how I wrote my first ebook in January and launched it February, both in business. Like, you've been amazing. You've blessed my life. You've blessed my business in so many ways. I did not expect that in April I'll be live with you. No, no, no. I just, like, the whole thing is, it's been an amazing journey. It comes with its difficulties. But my biggest issue in business is logistics. Logistics is the cocoa. That's the one thing that stresses me so much. Every other challenge I can tackle it, like maintaining, because what I sell is, they are perishables, peanuts, kuli, cashew nuts, meeting up with deadlines so that these things don't expire. There are things that I'm able to tackle. There are things I'm able to, find a way around. But the whole logistics things is terrible. It's terrible.
Amazing, amazing. Yet again, I feel that you are intimidating me. I feel like I'm too
Ah,
old, but I will keep on bearing this
peanuts.
intimidation till I'll keep on bearing this intimidation till until we finish this live stream. All right? Yeah, I
No
mean,
problem.
feel like I've not even started in my life. But thank you so much,
Ah,
so much for all you are doing. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so I want us to have a look at marketing. All right, tell us a little bit about marketing, your experiences, how you have been marketing your product. I mean, just one or two, three strategies that can help other business people here, regarding marketing. Then we'll begin to close down on this session. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
all right. If there's anything I've learned about marketing, is to sell a problem rather than the product. Selling the problem has helped me. I had an interview, I think it was last week, with this young man in school, and I brought this Gary Parfait with me to the interview, and he took it. They were in front of the admin block in my school. The admin block is is at the center of the school. So this guy was at the center of the school and he was drinking Gary. And he said something. He said that normally he no fit try am. You cannot drink garri in public like that. You will be so ashamed of yourself. You feel like, you are not be your own, not be your own worst part. You're not the poorest. You're not the. So he was like, that all thanks to Garfait, he's able to take garri proudly in public. And I think that itself, that alone is a problem. People who love to take Gary, people who just love to snack on Gary as much as I do, can do it in public. And that is the problem I'm trying to project. That's the problem I'm trying to solve. So you don't have to feel like a pauper. So you don't have to feel like you're broke when you're drinking Gary. So your friends don't have to yab you every time they drink Gary. That is your condition the worst? No, I don't think anybody who takes Gary, their condition is the worst. People take Gary by choice. So marketing is, I what I have to tell every entrepreneur out there is to sell the problem. What is the problem that your product is solving? If your product is not solving the problem, it will not sell. And when that particular problem finds a better solution, your product will stop selling. So you have to make sure that your product first solves the problem. And secondly, your product remains the only solution to that problem. Because if your product is no longer the solution to the problem, if there are other solutions to that problem, you experience low sales. And also about marketing, I feel people should tell more stories. I did a free class where I taught people to tell stories. If the stories, it must not be, you don't need to be a creative writer. You don't need to be an author. You don't need to have authored thousands of books, hundreds of books to use storytelling to market your product. Sometimes I'll just be at home and something will happen. Maybe my brothers will go and steal my peanuts and something, and I'll be like, today I was in the room, my brothers came, I was in the room, then I heard something going on in the sitting room where I keep my peanuts. I went to check and I saw my brothers stealing it. It's a story. People want to know, okay, what did you do to your brother that stole your peanuts? Okay, well, how did you react to the brother that stole the peanuts? What is the moral lesson from this story? And you're like, the moral lesson is that these peanuts, they are too good that these boys can't keep their hands off it. Every minute they are going there to snack on it. Every minute they are going there. Every minute they are going there. And that's a story. That's something you can use to sell your product. So two things I'm gonna tell you: make sure that your product is solving a problem. One, and two, please use storytelling to market. Storytelling gets to a lot of people. People love to read stories. Don't make, if you can, make it as short as possible because Nigeria is not really a reading audience. We don't really have people that read in Nigeria. So if you can make it short, good. If you can't make it short, if there is need for it to be lengthy, that's also fine. That's also fine. But all your posts should not be lengthy. And please use stories. Use stories. Use humor. Use humor. You can even tell stories about how you went to park and they dealt with you. One time I shared story of about how I was supposed to pick up a way bill from a driver. I called him and he said, "Give the phone to your mommy," because my voice was too tiny. I shared the story. People were laughing about it. In that post, I told them peanut and kulikuli is available. Oh, yes, the tiny voice is available. Just patronize us. So this is it. Selling the problem and using storytelling.
Maureen, are you married, please? Are you married? Because
No, sir.
I know that by these things that you are spilling, some individuals will want to shoot short in the DM. I can see individuals. I'm seeing them in the comment section now saying that this girl is finishing work. This girl is inspiring me. Okay. Hey, our light has gone, but I will be in the dark here and I will still be speaking to you. The generator will come on. So don't bother,
All
guys.
right.
This is a nation. I'm still here with you guys. All right. So all these people who are saying that this girl is inspiring me, it's okay. Oh, I'm looking at all of you people. Please,
Fiaman will come for them. Oh.
Maureen, if they enter your inbox after this live session, I say I saw you on the Mecca Novice live session, and this, that, and the hello angle, please tell me so that I will deal with them squarely. They're supposed to enter and buy coffee, not to come and be doing a hello angle.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for this amazing session. Guys, if you've got questions
Okay.
in the comment section, please go ahead and drop it. So before I ask, when I ask the next question, then we can take your questions. Okay. So you have gotten someone who is a brand ambassador of your
Yeah.
brand. I mean, tell us about that. I mean, companies, people use brand ambassadors now. I'm a brand ambassador to two companies at the moment. So I understand how people use yay, power is back. I told you that. Okay, so tell us how you have been able to use somebody says you can see my white teeth in the dark.
Yes, I could actually.
Oh, Jesus, oh my god. So tell us, I mean, you're using a brand ambassador at the level your business is. I know what it means to sign brand ambassador. So who will project our brand and put our brand out there in the world. So tell us
Yeah.
about it. And then finally, my own question on my own side. Um, how, are people complaining about the prices of your product? Because some of those comments that came were about the prices of your product. I mean that 1,000 is too much to drink, Gary. Um, are you going to tell us about the audience you're targeting? Are you targeting students? I mean, have students been buying your stuff for 1,900 as the case may be? Go ahead and share with us, please.
All right. My brand ambassador, the reason I picked him, aside being the first person to take Garfait from me, he has a Gary drinking audience in school. Yes, he has a Gary drinking audience, and these Gary drinkers are my target audience. So I felt like he has the ability. I still feel like he has the ability to project Garfield to them, and he has been doing awesomely well. He shares Garfield on his timeline even more than I do. He has been dedicated. He keeps telling people about it. Wherever he enters in school, people are like, I want Garfield, I want Garfield. A lot of people have contacted me, and it was from him. Yes, the people that contacted me came through him. If the first person that even patronized me came through him. Like I said, he was the one that made the post, and the feedback, the people that were requesting for it, they are the ones that actually made it. Okay, this thing is actually sellable. If I have not really launched a business and people are requesting for it, I can actually go into it. So that's the reason why I picked him. I feel like he's good for the job and he's doing amazingly well. And for the target audience, yeah, my target audience, I'm targeting students as well. Like I said initially, the whole price thing want to is because I bought those things at unit prices. They are expensive. People are saying the Gary a paint is 600, Gary is 800, Gary is 500. I am in Abia State University, Uturu. Uturu is literally an expensive village. Things in Uturu are not cheap. They are not cheap. I saw a lot of business analysis on how the parfait should not pass 250, and I was laughing. Do you know how much the cup is worth? It's not like it was very funny actually, but I listened to them. I knew when I saw those comments that something can be done, and I did something about it. The price at 1.2 for a business that should be sustainable, it was a bit too much, which is why I said, okay, we can work on this by buying things in bulk and making it cheaper and available for others. I worked with Miss Shoma.
Network. Okay, guys. So please, before she comes back, drop your questions. All right. Drop your questions in the comment section so that before she comes back, the questions are there, and then she can answer them before we go off for this. Well, before we wrap up. But I hope that this session has been a blessing to you. I mean, I use my platform to bring on individuals who can be of great value to you. That's my intention. That's my mission. That's my objective. To use my social media platform, this platform that I've built here, to be able to be a blessing to people. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay, please go ahead. What you were explaining. Go ahead there.
Yeah, I was saying, Miss Choma helped me when I was reviewing the prices. She helped me to calculate the prices, told me how and what I should do and why I should do them. And I feel like
I think the network, but she'll be back. Okay, so there's something specific that she said about choosing her brand ambassador. Okay, her brand ambassador. She said something that her brand ambassador has a Gary drinking audience. I mean, you should have noted that. For those of us who are looking for influencers that can influence our brand, those who can become our brand ambassadors, please take that thing very serious. All right, the brand ambassador you're bringing in, do they align? Do they have the audience that can buy into the product that you're offering? So you cannot be offering a product that has to do with, for example, a product that has to do with toys for kids, for example, and then you go and hire a brand ambassador whose audience is all about sex toys. I mean, it's already the two of them are already at opposite ends. So I feel like you should understand audience, and when it has to do with you hiring someone who can be your brand ambassador. She has gone off, but I hope that she comes back. Yeah, somebody's asking, oh, my network, can someone? Yes, I'm going to pin this interview, this conversation. I'm going to pin it at the top of my timeline between now and tomorrow so people can also rewatch the live stream. Okay. I hope that she comes back because network has cut her off and she's not at the back end anymore. So let me look at your questions. So we've got a few questions here. I hope that she comes back so that let me get her back. Let me chat her up back if she can come back on the live stream. Okay, so guys, just give me a while for her to come. Let me get her back. Please give me a while to to get her back. I hope that her network has not. Sometimes network can be of an issue. All right, even if she doesn't come back again, maybe we will do another session where she can answer a few of the questions that are left. But just hang on a little bit to see. All right. So, do you like what I am doing? Bringing people. A few minutes, Emeka, please. Okay. Do you like what I do, where I am bringing individuals to come here to share their thoughts and ideas and all the things that they're doing? Um, all right. Do you like that? I mean, what kind of individuals would you love me to bring on the platform here and interview them and have a conversation? Share with me in the comment section. Let me know. Um, I hope she's able to come back. Um, network. I don't know if she's struggling with network. But what kind of individuals do you think I should bring on live stream? What kind? Yes. What kind of individuals do you think I should bring on the live stream and have conversations with them concerning? But I don't know if she's because she's not responding to my question to my tap. I don't know. She's all the way in Abia State through Okigwe. So if it doesn't work, maybe we'll end the live stream. And if she doesn't come back in, say, 5 minutes, we can earn the live stream. But if you got questions for me specifically, all right, while we wait for her, if you've got questions for Emeka Nobis, all right, for me specifically, if you got questions, please ask me regarding the things that I do, regarding my life and all the things. If you have questions for me, go ahead and ask me questions. I think she's coming back on. If you got questions before she comes back on, please do ask me so that I can answer before she gets back on. All right, ask me questions. Okay, are there questions you want to ask me specifically for myself? Um, she's not coming back on. I don't know what could be the issue, but if you've got questions for me, okay. Somebody's saying I think you should bring innovative individuals like Maureen, make it an exclusive show to those who are actually pushing it. Exclusively show. I don't know what you mean by exclusive show. Is it that you want me to charge people to come on a live stream? I don't know. But this is just on my timeline. Everybody can tune in on my timeline, okay? All right. I'm not blocking any other individual from tuning in. It's my timeline. Okay, she has responded to my beep. I hope that she gets back on. We are sorry that we are sorry that this thing has. Okay, I think she's back on. Maureen, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
What
My battery,
happened?
my battery died.
Hey,
But
woo.
I just plugged it now.
Okay, sorry. So let's answer the questions that are here, and then
All
we
right.
can call it a day. Okay. So the first question: when did you start your first business? You speak like someone who has been in business for so long. Secondly, I love your confidence. Can you talk about your personal development journey? How did you build yourself to this point?
I started business in my 200 level in the university. Like I said, I was not a very serious person. There's nothing. I don't think that there's anything that I've not sold. I've sold clothes. I've sold shoes. I've sold power banks. I've sold phone accessories. I've sold, like, I don't think there's anything that I did not put my hands into. I've even sold skincare products at the time. So all the lessons I got from those things, I decided, okay, when I started peanuts, when I started me peanuts at first, I like brought in all those lessons and invested them in me food, and that's why it has gotten to this place. I have done business before. I have done a whole lot of businesses that failed, which I failed in, and I am glad I failed, because if I did not fail, I would not have been able to learn some of the things I know today. Because they say experience is the best teacher. Yes, I have experienced some things in business. I've been in business since my 20 level. That was 2019. Yes, 2019, 2020. No, I was in business before that. I was in business in my 100 level second semester. That's when the first business I did. I started selling pure water in the hostel. I still sell pure water in the hostel. Yes, I still sell pure water in the hostel. I started selling pure water in the hostel in my 100 level second semester. That's the first business I did. It's still thriving. That one don't really need that. Just buy water, people will come and buy. So it don't really need me to be very, very, business inclined. Then I started selling shoes, shirts. I collaborated with a tailor that made these packet shirts, and if I get orders, to produce it, and I will sell in school. The point, the business was not moving. So I left that one. I went on to skincare products. I sold skincare products. It moved a little. Would I say I did not give in my commitment? I did not put in so much effort, and the whole thing crashed. So I left skincare products. Then I was just there selling water in school until I started me peanuts in September 2021. So that is for the first question. Thank you, thank you. I love my confidence too. I'd like to say that I've always been a confident person. I'm shy sometimes, but I'm not someone that looks down. I've never looked down on myself. I've never thought myself as being inferior. I've always been proud of myself. I've always been a confident person. And one thing that helped my personal development is Oriflame. When I did Oriflame, because Oriflame is where I sold the skincare products. When I did Oriflame, my boss, my upline at the time, there is this affirmation she does every morning for us in the group chat. You must affirm that you are smart. You must affirm that you are capable. You must affirm that today is your day. You're taking charge of the day and all that. And the affirmation, it helped me. And then to sell Oriflame, like, you have to be very, very, you cannot be anyhow to selling Oriflame. So Oriflame boosted my confidence. Oriflame it helped my personal development. It helped me to become a better person. It made me to see myself, because in Oriflame we call ourselves skin consultant. You can imagine now, the skin consultant sef, you go fear. So when you're introducing yourself as a skin consultant, the confidence that comes with it and all that. So it made me confident in myself. It made me think like, if I can do this, then I can do anything. If I can partner with a Swedish brand, I can do anything. So Oriflame helped my personal development, aside the fact that I have always been a confident person.
Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that reply. Okay, so the next question is this. The person is asking, how many daily customers are you currently getting, especially from social media as well?
Okay. Every day I get at least 5 people who contact me to ask about my products. At least on a very bad day is 5 people. When the whole Garfait thing blew up, within within 3 days, within 3 to 4 days, in less than a week, I sold about 30 cups, if not more than. Yes, I sold about 30 cups, if not more than. All thanks to social media, the whole visibility and everything. So social media has helped my business, and at least 5 customers every day enter my DM to say, I want kuli kuli, I want peanuts, I want cashew nuts, I want honey, I want antiseptic, disinfectants, and everything I'm doing. People, even my books, people come into my DM at least 5 every day.
All right. So the next questions, we have two questions in one. Titilope Adeni is asking, can you train people on how to start Gafe in their location? What advice do you have for someone in the same line of peanut business?
I've not really thought about training people to start Gafe in their location, but if I think about that, maybe I'll be able to do that. It will be an online class definitely, but if I decide to do that in future, I'll everybody will know. I'll definitely put it out there. Then someone who is starting peanuts, it's very important because peanut making is difficult. Focus on your coating. The fineness of peanuts is the coating. If you miss the coating, even if it's sweet, if the coating is fine enough, when people see it, they want to eat it. So if the coating is rough, I see a lot of people their peanut is very rough, the coating is thin. I know there are some people that like thin coating. It depends on what's on your audience, depends on what they prefer. My customers like it crunchy. They like it choco when you're eating the chocorom, chocorom, chocorom. So I don't really know what your audience likes, but whatever it is, whether it is thinly coated or it is thickly coated, ensure that the coating is smooth, ensure that it is fine, ensure that it is beautiful, so that when people look at it, they will be attracted to to take the peanut. Maybe when they eat it, it's not be sweet, but the thing is fine. You've attracted somebody, and you can work on making it very tasty. So someone who is going into the peanut business, please make sure you know how to coat. Make sure you are coating finely, and I'm sure you do well in business. And also, where you're getting your raw materials from, because the is where you get your raw materials from that you'll be able to um set your prices based on how much raw materials you're getting. So make sure try to get your raw materials to be as affordable as possible. Yes, you can get your raw materials to be as affordable as possible. If you cannot start making peanuts on your own, I did not start making peanuts first. I started with buying from somebody that I loved her peanuts and reselling. So if you're someone like that, maybe you don't have the capital to buy those things in unit prices. You can start by reselling. Maybe you buy a paint and sell, see what it's like. I have people that are doing it in my school. People who buy from me, they buy a paint, a or two, and sell, get profit, come back again. That way you grow your audience, and that way you grow your audience. Subsequently, you can now start producing your own peanuts. That's my advice for them.
Thank you, Maureen. So I'll go on to the next question. Who's the other question? Let me check. Okay, so Isu Evangelist asking, how do you manage this business together with your studies in school? I think the answer is straightforward. You are done with school already, but maybe when you were in school, you were already doing the business. So you can tell us how
Yeah.
you were able to manage that.
I have a mentor that has helped me in my academics. Every semester he sets goals. He says, I like the fact that you're doing business, but business should not take you away from school. And even my mom, she when we started business, she was like, focus on school, but along the line, when she saw that my business was not affecting my grades, I'm doing well, I've been doing well, she said, okay, you can actually manage this. So what I would tell anybody who is struggling with business and school, I think you should have an accountability partner, someone that you can someone that can keep you in check. Personally, I have a reading timetable, and once it's time for me to read, I do not allow business to come in. I do not allow business to stop me. I do not allow business to. I don't. I'm not so crazy about business that I ignore my academics. I love my academics. I love to have good grades. So I feel like it's my passion for getting good grades that has also helped me. Yes, it's my passion for getting good grades that has helped me to manage no matter what, no matter the situation. I always make sure that my books come first, academics, because I'm in ABSU first to study, then business. So I have been able to manage because first my mentor who has helped me with my reading timetable. Every time I like he makes sure that I'm not missing classes. He makes sure that I'm doing my assignments. He makes sure that I'm focusing on my academics. I'm reading as much as I should as a student, and I mean, it has been a great blessing.
Great, great, great. The next question is this. I want to know, okay, or I think this question is for me. Somebody's asking, do you really write the state of things in your life? Maybe I'll answer that question later. If you follow me, you say I don't know what you mean. I contradict myself in some of my stories. But anyway, that's the question that I can answer some other time. All right. Somebody's asking recorded version. Yes, when we are done, you can go to my live, my wall. I'm not deleting it. On my wall there, you can still rewatch the session. So it's not going out. Okay. For those who are saying they are missing out on network, you can always rewatch the live stream. Okay. So the next question is this. Okay, Jephthah is asking, your name has been ringing in my mind since morning. Yeah, send me a message on DM. Send me a DM. I can always respond. Okay. So somebody's asking, Wisdom is asking, you talked about improving the shelf life of your product. What are some of the things that you're currently doing to ensure this?
Currently, I think mixing the whole ingredients is what might reduce the shelf life. So far, I've only been able to check the shelf life for 1 week, and it was still fresh. Subsequently, when I'm able to really get it, maybe I'll check. I want to first establish how long it can last.
Ah, she's got off again. This network. I think that's the last question, though. If she's not able to come back, we will call it a day. We have done 1 hour, 3 minutes, and it has been an amazing session so far with Maureen. I think her network has cut her off again. But guys, I believe that you've gotten great value so far from this live stream. You can always rewatch it again and again. I will pin it at the top of my post, my timeline on my wall, so you can watch again and again. So thank you guys. Thank you, everybody. What can you say to Maureen, who has been a great blessing tonight? What can you say to Maureen? Drop it in the comment section. How was the comments? How was this live stream tonight? Let's see. Let me see in the comment section your appreciation words. I mean, what do you think? Have you been okay? I think Maureen, you can, that question. You can wrap it up on the question, and I think that will be the end for today. All right, go ahead.
Okay, I was saying about the shelf life. I've not really checked beyond 1 week. So far it can last for a week and it will still be fresh. But subsequently, we are working on making it to last more. I'm thinking of separating them while in the cup so that you'll be able to so that none of the ingredients will affect the other and stop it from like to spoil it. So I've not done anything tangible for now. I've not done anything tangible on that. I want to finish with my exam, then I will focus and devise on other means to make it work.
All right. So, guys, I said, please, what can you say to Maureen so that I can read it out for Maureen to see? I don't think she's seen the comment section. So, Maureen, Bethel is saying, thank you, Don. Thank you, Maureen. Keep thriving.
Thank
Choma
you.
Joy is saying, thank you, Maureen. Dera Unique, thank you. Well done. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much. Um, Dera Nanya is also saying, thank you, Maureen.
Thank you.
Covenant, thank you very much, Maureen. Your words are insightful. Favor, thank you, Maureen. Chimo Otito is saying, you inspire me, Maureen, keep going. Blessing David. It was really amazing to hear about your journey and growth. Keep being focused, Miss. Gloria Abuja, Gloria Joa is saying impressive, impressive. Thank you, Maureen. Precious
Thank
Philip,
you.
smart girl, keep working hard. Choma Joy, keep growing, Maureen. Princess, thank you. A lot of individuals are saying thank you to you.
Thank you.
Blessing saying thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Maureen. Please keep doing wonders. All right. Wisdom, I believe so much in her. I'm hoping to see her unfold. Amen. We will hope to see,
Amen. Thank you.
Nicole, thank you,
That's
sir,
my
and welcome.
mommy. That's my
Oh, wow.
mom.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. No
My
wonder she's
cheerleader.
No wonder she's using that pet name for you. Mommy, we hail you. Mommy Nicole, we hail you. We hail you. You know, we can see your pet name. Mommy, thank you for all the things that you're doing. Thank you for betting her. And thank you for all the great support that you have been rendering. We bless your name.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The universe is calling your name, Maureen. Keep going. That's Rosemary Choma Obi. We thank you for
Thank
that. All
you.
right. Thank you, Don. Saying Gloria Joa. I see Sarauta Arewa. She's saying your zeal is inspiring. Thank you for sharing. All right, guys. It's been an amazing 1 hour, 6 minutes. I want to say thank you to Maureen for being part of this live stream. Thank you for sharing from the depth of your heart without holding back. We look forward to your business really doing more and doing wonders across the nation and across the globe. All right. Thank you, everybody. From me here in the city of Port Harcourt to you, Maureen, in Abia State. God bless you and keep blessing you. And from me to everybody,
Amen.
good night and have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Thank you.